Hello, I'm Dr. Chaos. Welcome back to Empires of the Undergrowth. Last time we completed Form KM Challenge 2, so we are going to rehouse the colony. This site is not suitable for upcoming tests. It is time to rehouse the colony. You'll be awarded an amount of jelly during the switch based on colony size, construction, stored resources, and territory. Let's rehouse the colony.
The counterpart colony has been delivered. We need to commence preparation for the final experiment. After that, we can dispose of the specimens and close the project. You should begin transplanting our Ereptors into the modular formicarium, and be careful with the queen.
Yes, I know how to use a trowel.
Ugh.
And because of that, we got 508 royal jelly. So, yeah, you saw what we got the scores for.
Close the project? Bah! Did you hear that? Final experiment, my foot! I'm in charge of the colony, and I will decide when we've finished testing. There. All set in your new home. Grow quickly, my little ants. We have lots of work to do.
Your queen and a few workers have been moved into a new formicarium ready for the next experiment. All territory, construction and food have been lost, but you have been awarded jelly based on your colony size and resources. Any upgrades still remain. So, yeah. Gonna go quickly get self-preservation. Oh, did not mean to do that. Right, so one, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be where first food area goes. You have gained access to 2 more formicarium levels and a new challenge. These will see you play as the industrious leafcutters. Formicarium challenges 1 and 2 can no longer be repeated. And we rehouse the colony again after this. So let's have a look at the surface. Can I actually get one of these already? Yes, I could. So either stun or taunt. I think stun's better. But anyway, we're digging our way to the surface. Slowly. So... and I remember they could literally connect. Yeah. It's called modular for a reason. Anyway, let's go in and do 3.1, the harvest. So do it on medium, and we're gonna test out taunt. Basically, leaf cutters, they eat leaves. I know, big shock.
This young queen has successfully raised her first daughters beneath the leaf litter of the rainforest floor. The nutritious fungus she fed them as larvae is now dwindling. If they don't find food quickly, they will all starve. The juicy grubs nearby are a staple meal for many underground opportunists, but for now at least, they will go ignored. This budding Atacephalotis leafcutter colony has only one viable source of food, and it must be collected above ground.
Leaves. So there's leaf storage, and then there's refuse. Actually, stop digging that. So you need a chamber to store leaves before they can be gathered. Build a leaf storage chamber from the build menu. The first tile you build is free, and further tiles will cost 5 fungus. Leaf cutters gather food differently to other species. They only eat fungus which they cultivate from leaves. You will only find leaves on the surface. So we're gonna put that there. And yeah, we will dig our way to the surface now. But we also have refuse tiles. Which basically store 10 refuge, which decay, and that's how you get rid of the dead fungus. Refuse stored in the refuse chamber will decompose slowly, freeing up space for more. Refuse chambers will reduce neighbouring tiles' upgrade points, so build them away from nurseries. And let's get a couple of workers. So, ants passing through a refuse chamber may suffer an illness, damaging and reducing their stats and movement for a short time. It is best to keep refuse chambers separate and make sure ants have no need to pass through them. Minims are not affected by this. Miners are the workers of the leafcutter colony. They are smaller, though not the smallest, than other colony members and can only carry small leaf trunks in a single run. They are also slowed whilst carrying leaves. That is these guys, I think.
The small scouting party of minor workers could lead any number of deadly jungle creatures.
Yeah, most plants you see are harvestable. Simply place a marker nearby and your colony will climb and harvest leaves from the nearby plants.
Back to their undefended queen. They will need time and luck on their side.
Once fungus has been spent, its remains will need to be removed before more can be cultivated. A free minimum can take waste from the nurseries and place it in a refuge chamber if you have built one, where it will decay over time. Basically, minimums are the tiny things you see running around.
The workers have located a patch of young seedlings. Just what they were looking for.
Yep.
The leaves are soft enough to be sliced up with ease and carried back to the nest.
You need to be careful because, creatures will be around. But slowly these are going to be brought in.
The harvested leaf chunks are not eaten directly. Instead, they are used by the very smallest minim workers to cultivate a nutritious fungus.
Yep. And it will not be too long before... Oh, giant spider. Let's go over here then. Before the food make more refuge
The ants'
tiles.
activities outside the nest have not gone unnoticed.
Every brood tile you build will hatch a minute for free. These tiny ants perform two important tasks in the colony: taking small chunks of leaves from storage to the nurseries to be cultivated into fungus, and removing the remains of used fungus from the nurseries.
They are being watched.
Actually, I don't think I really have enough fungus waste to warrant it. So I'm gonna go for more worker tiles to get more stuff in. I wonder, does this one... Oh yes, I can enter the enemy colony in this one.
The most accessible leaves are located to the north of the nest entrance. However, another ant colony has already laid claim to them. The close proximity of these nests places the two colonies in direct competition with one another. Time will tell which has the potential to grow into a great empire, and which will submit to the unforgiving law of the Undergrowth.
Yep, attacking the enemy colony's trails may push them back temporarily. Prepared for them to return with stronger numbers in retaliation. It may be wise to push them back, harvest these quickly, then retreat. So just sending out the workers to go attempt to help beyond normal nest ones. So yeah, our food's up here, including the waste and the available space. Here is how many leaves we have, how much waste we have, then ant numbers. Going to move these guys back to nest duties because we have stuff we need to get built. So that's how the range works. Good to know. And change one to be over there.
As the sun sets below the horizon, and the thick rainforest canopy shrouds all but the slightest glimmer of moonlight, the predators of the night begin to emerge.
I took the torch once, didn't I? So yeah, then going up from the workers, there's the medians, which are larger, can carry more, but more expensive, and then the majors, which are even larger, even more expensive, can carry even more. And move these back over to build the colony up a little. This is a careful balance between having everyone out gathering and having some people back to work on the colony. Speed up Talbot, please. Yeah, leafcutter, while they are a slower group, they don't need to mess around with, like, rival creatures too much. The layout of your nest is important to keeping things running smoothly. These need to be stored and taken by the minions to brood chambers. The resultant waste must be moved throughout these chambers. The distance these chambers are from one another will change the speed resources are processed. We are in a constant state of having workers go in and out, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Gonna move that up there. They'll still go through all this before getting there, so no loss from doing that. Except if the spider decides to come, so just gonna move back down here a little. And now our first media and the leafcutter media are the stable harvesters of the colony. They can harvest twice the amount a worker can and are not slowed when carrying leaves. The medium size allow to work over workers and under majors. To walk over workers and under majors, sorry. Yeah, they're much larger than workers, as you can see. And upgrading both the leaf storage and the waste storage. So the enemy colony has gathered a lot more than I have, but they did have a head start. And as you can see, bigger ants are carrying a lot more leaf value on them.
Daybreak has arrived, and the creatures of the night scurry back to the dark crevices of the undergrowth. For the ants, however, the objectives of the day remain unchanged. Locate vegetation, defend supply lines, and process leaves. There is no time for rest.
Let's change to go up here to gather all this stuff. If we can gather stuff closer to the enemy, that will be beneficial for us. Yeah, this is really common. Okay, if you're finding a refuse backlog in your nurseries or a leaf backlog in your leaf stores, you may need more minnows. The cheapest way to get more minnows is to build more worker chambers, as you get a free one for each minor. Not exactly experiencing a backlog though, so yeah. And you can see two tiny minnows pop out.
A brightly patterned jumping spider, Casviri D. purpureus, has subdued one of the workers. This expert solo hunter combines extreme agility with incredible forward vision, allowing it to pounce on unsuspecting prey with pinpoint accuracy.
Jumping spiders will avoid combat if they think they are outnumbered, but when they see a target, they pounce on it from a distance. They're not too tough. Though not too tough, they deal high damage with their bite. Hold up. Where did it go? There. Let's deal with the jumping spider, and then we can go back to gathering the leaves. Yep. And another one is on the route back. But that too has fallen now. Leaf Ant Queen is huge though, that is awesome. Then following this group of medias, I think I might go for major group. Why are you just sitting in the refuge chamber? To throw some context to that, like that would be like one of us just like sorry, lost my train of thought.
The ants will fight to the death.
Ooh, there's different ants. If you die, that's your own fault. You sat in the poop. Move the beacon a little bit further in. Nope, nope. Just up here, just up here. Do not draw the attention of the enemy colony, please. These trap giants have powerful jaws, doing high damage per hit. When low on health, they use their jaws to fling themselves out of harm's way, healing in the process.
Leafcutters aren't the only ants nearby. Whilst the two atta colonies joust for territory, Odontomachus Bowery trap jaws roam the clearing. They can be found hunting alone or in small packs for vulnerable invertebrates to take back to their nest. They use snapping jaws to bludgeon their targets, exerting 300 times their body weight in a single blow.
Isn't that cool? let's just increase speed all around the colony.
The ants must defend themselves.
On the spiders.
A young velvet worm, Oroperipatis ecuadoriensis, is lurking over ground. These ancient mysterious predators are masters of ambush. They creep toward their unwitting victims silently on soft, hollow legs. Once in range, they squirt oscillating streams of slime, forming a wide net that entraps their prey.
If I fight these guys for their food here, it should hopefully both slow down the enemy leaf count and raise our own.
The ants will fight to the death.
Let me get to the spider. Yeah. It isn't bad willing to fight. See, I am catching up, kind of, to the, rival ant colony. Just look at her. She's huge.
Night falls, and under the cloak of darkness, velvet worms, bush crickets, and harvestmen emerge from their hiding places. Any ant straying from the relative safety of the trail will likely meet with an unfortunate end.
Apologies, just in all privacy issues and people who don't understand that, don't understand when to not interrupt someone for something that is not really important. Yeah, so these do double as storage for food.
The battle has begun.
And we are fighting... Ooh, these double coach horse. They look like double coach horse. Lava. More of a pest than a threat, the harvestman performs brief times, retreats frequently, and does medium damage. At low health, they will detach a leg and try to escape.
An ant has fallen prey to a wandering harvestman. Its long, slender legs keep its vulnerable body elevated high above the leaf litter, and when threatened, it can release strong-smelling odors to deter other predators. A stern response will be needed to drive this striding nuisance away.
suppose that's what it is. It's a nuisance, annoying, gets in the way. Just like...
One of the ants has fallen prey to a young, leaf-mimic praying mantis. Once in range, its long, razor-clad forelegs can ensnare and impale victims with lightning speed.
The leaf-mimic mantis will not show up on the minimap, nor will its health bar show until it attacks. Keep an eye out for one of these before shooting ants slaughter. Additionally, large ones will consume enemies in medium range, destroying health. Going to instead move over here then for leaf gathering. Actually, no, I need to be here. But actually, considering they're coming, go up that way.
The battle has begun.
Yep, and here is more the devil coach. Hold on, let's open access to a new chamber. This one will be filled with mages. Over here. The old leaves are coming in, but they're almost immediately being taken away. The first major has been placed down. Well, those are some big plans. Going to head on up this way then. Not much I'll have to deal with. Oh, there's the invisible praying mantis though. But she's not around. Ha! Giant ant! The warriors of the colony, the leafcutter mages, are best put to use defending supply lines and leading the charge into battle. Mages tower over the other castle and generate threat while they fight, drawing the attention of enemy attackers away from this smaller field.
The leafcutters have raised their first major ant. Its swollen head is filled with muscle to power its crushing jaws. Few stand against it in combat and escape unscathed. This champion warrior will make a fine addition to the colony.
I am loving its size.
Overwhelmed by the defensive leafcutter forces, the harvestman decides to make a swift exit.
Oh, no, that's correct size. Go in this way.
These rove beetle larvae are distant relatives of the European devil's
beetle.
coach horse. Despite a few million years of separation, they share the same carnivorous appetite, razor-sharp pincers, and most importantly, a fearsome final form.
But anyway, the mages can rejoin the main group, so one, one, 2, 3. then 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and that'll be another chamber at some other point.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Where? Oh, something got in. What got in? One of the beetle, other ant things. Let's dig that out and put a new movement tile there, so access is going to be quicker. I think we're going to have to take the fight to these other leaf cutters.
As the sun rises over the treetops above, the diurnal jungle invertebrates emerge once again to replace their nighttime counterparts. The ants will remain steadfast in their efforts. All must be risked for the harvest.
Digging out a secondary chamber. Ooh, they are getting close. I might lose this one because I was too slow. Some ants are gathering, others are not. Enemy nest time. They do have their own wages. Go here, prevent them from getting the leaves into the nest. Some more mages on the way. Go up here, gather that food. Perhaps just focusing on food gather would be a better choice. Just gather food. Gather leaves, yeah. Sadly, it seems like they are going to gather more leaves than me.
These leaves are contested. The leafcutters will generally not attack unless provoked, but today there's too much at stake. Only a strong show of force will deter the opposing colony. I think the only way I can do this is by physically entering their colony and preventing them from depositing their leaves. Yep, yeah. Oh, they have... Seems they have more stuff up there, basically. That's meant to be a extra garrison chamber thing. But their leaves are still getting through. Try taking off gathering, just charge on in. Go over there for leaves. No way I can beat them. Actually, go here for leaves, but it's closer and we need the food. As the leaves nearby are depleted and the superior hillside at a colony cuts off access to new pastures, the nest falls into ruin. The ants grow weak, the gardens rot, and the queen is left to starve. Her reign has ended.
Perhaps instead of going for the bigger stuff, I just need to make lots and lots and lots of the smaller things. Do get some seeds though, so that is beneficial. You've gained access to the leafcutter variants, yeah. Well, sorry for that. We'll try again next time though, and hopefully do something better.